Aberdeen One Infirmary has launched an appeal to raise funds for a roof garden after staff recognised the role it could play in helping patients' recovery. The garden will be built on the first floor of the entrance to the hospital's new emergency care centre and will allow patients to spend time away from the wards. Reverend James Faulkner, NHS Grampian chaplain, explains how the idea for the project came about.
It was my idea based upon my work as a chaplain, which meant that I became very aware of the number of patients who were just desperate to get outside. The small number of patients in intensive care, but the much larger number of patients throughout Aberdeen Royal Infirmary in general.
There is no final design for the garden in place yet, but horticulturalist Professor Nigel Dunnett from the University of Sheffield, who has previously worked on the London Olympic Park, has agreed to act as a consultant for the project. The garden will be glass-sized and floodlit and will contain a variety of foliage. It will also incorporate bed and wheelchair access. Dr. Steve Stott, a consultant anaesthetist at the hospital, explains how being in a space like this can help patients' recovery.
Patients who can see maybe haven't been feeling they've been making much progress are suddenly outside. They can see the rest of the world getting on with their lives and they want to get back and join that, and that's a huge psychological benefit for them.
Paralympic silver medalist Karen Dark has pledged her support to the project by becoming its first ambassador. The athlete spent 3 months at the hospital after a climbing accident left her paralysed and describes being able to sit outside as a turning point in her recovery. The estimated cost of the garden is £500,000, all of which will come from public donations. The project is set to be completed by 2014.